Well, there's a U.S. travel advisory. Want to know where? Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Cruise Chatter. Editor Service here is to let you know that the U.S. travel advisory for Mexico impacts all cruise ports. Let's check this out. Rather than updating the travel advisory for one specific location, the U.S. State Department has updated the advisory for the entire country of Mexico in one fell swoop. Travel advisory from State Department. I hope there's somebody here that is not making it a big deal, if you know what I mean. So, as August 12th, 2025, Mexico has officially been classified as a Level 2 exercise increased caution travel advisory. The reason behind the advisory is to make guests aware of terrorism, crime, and kidnapping that occurs within the North American country. But while these reasons are quite serious, that doesn't mean that cruise passengers shouldn't visit or need to stay hidden on board. It just means they should take appropriate precautions while in port. Especially in more remote or rural areas, access to emergency services might also be hard to come by or entirely unavailable. And in the unlikely event that cruise guests are stopped at a road checkpoint, the U.S. government urges visitors to comply with instructions, as trying to flee or ignoring authorities can lead to injury or even death. Of course, the advisory has been issued not to scare potential cruise guests, but to make sure they are armed with the knowledge, they need to keep themselves safe. All that said, the cruise lines are extremely safety-oriented and will not bring guests to destinations that are unsafe, of course. In fact, Royal Caribbean is even expanding its presence in Mexico with the creation of Perfect Day Mejico on Costa Maya and Royal Beach Club Cozumel, which the brand will not do if safety was a big concern. Yes, that I agree with that 100%. Generally, the actual cruise ports and shore excursions booked directly to the cruise line or through reputable vendors are considered safer than other areas. Over 9 million cruisers visited Mexico in 2024, most of whom came and went with no issue, with upwards of 10 million guests expected in 2025. However, the safety level might be based on the regions where the cruise ports are located. For example, the state of Guerrero, which is home to Acapulco, is under heightened risk and listed as one of the most severe Level 4 do not travel advisory due to terrorism and crime. Manzanillo, which joins Acapulco on the Mexican Riviera, is under a Level 4 warning due to terrorism, crime, and kidnapping. Meanwhile, ports located within the Baja California region, such as Ensenada, are under a Level 3 reconsidered travel warning. This is again connected to terrorism, crime, and kidnapping. The risk is not quite as bad as in areas under the Level 4 advisory, but it's still more significant than the Level 2 advisory that the current country as a whole has been placed under. However, Cabo, which is located in Baja California Sur, is only under a Level 2 advisory. Ports within Quintana Roo, such as Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Playa del Carmen, are also at that more moderate Level 2. Even better, the state of Yucatan is under Level 1 exercise normal precautions advisory. This is where the Progressive Cruise Port can be found. No matter in the world cruises are sailing to, whether that is Mexico or somewhere else entirely, it is always a good idea to take precautions and stay away of one's surrounding. Anything can happen anywhere at any time, regardless of the travel advisory in place. Amen to that. Yep, that's just the way it is. My advice to you will be, don't go out by yourself. Don't be stupid enough to get drunk and hang out in a place area where you're not supposed to be. Don't meet someone and walk away. You could get yourself in trouble. It could be a trap. Also, if you are hanging out, make sure you're in a big group. At least 10 people all together, and make sure that you have a good, nice mix of people within you. And please be alert. Put your jewelry and everything away. Leave it back in the cruise ship. Put your wallet or whatever you're carrying with you in your front pockets. If you have a watch, expensive watch, or all that stuff, leave that all behind in the ship. Just take a rinky-dink watch with you, something that if it breaks, you could throw away. So this way you can keep a time on your ship time, so you don't become a pier runner. And just be alert. That's all you gotta do. If something seems to be too good to be true, it probably is. So last time I was in Costa Maya, we went to the different bars, and there's plenty of military presence there. So I believe there always will be a military presence. And like I said, I hope the youth department here is just not trying to make things look too weird, so tourism will not go to Mexico, because you know who is such a schmuck. Well, that is the news for today, and if I find anything else when it comes to these warnings, I will bring it to you and let you know. Okay, until then, have a great day. Talk to you soon.